King, Mickey, Moose. These horses are part of the Caisson platoon of the 3rd U.S. Infantry. They honor fallen service members every day by carrying them to their final resting place.
It's a very humbling experience being on a horse in Arlington National Cemetery in the mornings. It's just so hallowed ground.
Hours before sunrise, the service members and horses of the Caisson platoon are up and working. Polishing brass, shining leather, grooming coats, every last detail is taken care of. The horses are tacked up and head to Arlington National Cemetery to perform the day's first funeral at 8 a.m.
So we're the last ride, so to speak, for the fallen warrior to their final resting place in Arlington National Cemetery.
This honor is reserved for military members of high rank, those who were killed in action, and presidents of the United States. John F. Kennedy and Ronald Reagan are some of the more famous presidential names.
So this is Mark, and Mark is one of the Caisson horses at Arlington National Cemetery. And I grew up around horses. I don't know if it shows, but I absolutely love being in the barn, and I love all horses, but there is something really special about spending time with these animals who spend many of their days in the cemetery helping families pay respect to their lost family members.
You just want everything to be so perfect, your uniform, your posture. You want everything so that you can pay the highest respects as you possibly can to that fallen service member.
The soldiers' top priority is not only to honor the fallen, but to honor their family as well.
When you see that family, that's when it just like, it all revisits, it makes it that much more real. You know what you're doing when you're sitting on the horse facing away, but when you actually put the family of the fallen with the mission that you're doing with the funeral, it's a game changer.
This sacred tradition dates all the way back to the 18th century. Horses were used to carry cannons onto the battlefield using a caisson, which means large chest in French. After dropping the cannons, they were then used to transport fallen soldiers from the battlefield.
So that's kind of how the caisson transitioned into being a memorial fairs kind of thing, because they were pulling them off the battlefield from, day one, really.
These horses are more than just beasts of burden to the U.S. Army. They're no less than fellow soldiers.
I'm a country boy from the Midwest. I'm an Ohio boy. I grew up on farms and things like that, and I felt like it was such an honorable thing to do and such an honorable thing to be a part of, to be in this organization and to work with the horses and the soldiers of the Caisson platoon.
The service members of the platoon spend hours with the horses every day learning about each unique personality.
Like King, and he's just kind of, woe is me, like he's just got this real Humpty Dumpty kind of attitude, and King is a great horse. I think he might be my tops right now.
So this is Wyatt, and Wyatt is really cool because Wyatt is a Mustang. And Mustangs are one of America's oldest icons, and unfortunately they are a dying breed, and I think it's really cool that the military has repurposed them to help give in members who gave all their final rest. Right?
The Caisson horses are the last full-time equestrian unit in the U.S. Army. This is their everyday job. The unit consists of different breeds all working together for one common mission.
I can't get the smile off my face, this will be the pinnacle and the highlight of my career, honestly. Regular United States Army soldiers don't get to be a part of something like this. This is a very special and humbling experience. So that's where my passion comes from, honestly.
Passion. For the patriots on 4 legs who dedicate a decade of service to their country.